morning. The news on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Mike Messikeno. A flood alert has been issued by the Federal Ministry of Environment's National Flood Early Warning Center, where it warned that 32 locations across 11 states may be flooded between the 14th to the 18th of September. In a statement issued earlier yesterday by the Director of Erosion, Flood and Coastal Zone Management, Usman Bokani, the center said rising water levels in the River Gongola, River Benue and River Niger pose additional risks. The affected areas include Ganye and Natubi in Adamawa State, Abinsi, Agio, Gogo, Ito, Markodi, Udoma and Ukpaim in Benue State, Agima, Rukubi and Odogbo in Nasarawa State, Beli, Serti and Donga in Taraba States, amongst others. The warning comes days after torrential rainfall in Zaria in Kaduna State displaced more than 470 children and destroyed at least 270 homes. On September 4, the National Emergency Management Agency said floods had killed 231 people this year, injured 607, while 114 remain missing. The Nigerian Association of Resident Doctors has suspended its warning strike following commitments by the federal government to address their key demands. The strike, which started on Friday morning, was called off on Saturday night, barely 2 days after the commencement, with members instructed to resume work on Sunday. President of NARD, Tokpe Osundara, confirmed the development in a statement after the association's extraordinary National Executive Council meeting on Saturday night to review the strike and the government's response. He said the suspension was to give the government a 2-week window to fully implement its demands. And now to foreign stories. Romania has condemned what it called Moscow's irresponsible actions after alleging that a Russian drone breached its airspace during an attack on neighboring Ukraine, prompting Bucharest to scramble fighter jets. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says the incursion could not be a mistake. It was an obvious expansion of a war by Russia. The incident comes days after Poland shut down Russian drones that had violated its airspace earlier this week, prompting NATO allies to pledge to beef up defenses on the alliance's eastern flank. In its statement, Romania's defense ministry said it detected a Russian drone when 2 F-16 jets were monitoring the country's border with Ukraine after Russian air attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure on the Danube. Moscow is yet to comment on Romanian claims. All right, that's it for the news for this hour. We'll take a time out now, and when we come back, of course, we'll be taking a look at what we have for breakfast. Stay with us.
Marina station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are a long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made,
and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
Ashantewa was born on 17th October 1814 Bisiase, present-day Ghana. The daughter of Kwaku Ampoma and Atapo, her brother Afrani Panin became the chief of Edweso, a nearby community. After a childhood without incident, she cultivated crops on the land around Boankra. She entered a polygamous marriage with a man from Kumasi, with whom she had a daughter. She was appointed by her brother, Nana Akwasi Afrani Opese, ruler of Edweso. When her brother died in 1894, Ashantewa used her right as Queen Mother to nominate her own grandson as Ejisuhene, when the British exiled her grandson to the Seychelles in 1896. Along with the King of Ashanti Prempeh I and other members of the Ashanti government, Ashantewa became the regent of the Ejisu Juaben district in the Ashanti Empire, now part of modern-day Ghana. After the exile of Prempeh I, the British Governor-General of the Gold Coast.
Good morning. Good morning. If you're just joining us, it is Wake Up Nigeria, and we are in the kitchen every single day. We always make something special for you guys. And we have a friend in the house. She is a very close friend of mine. We have Chef Okwe. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I can tell that you're fine. You know, we go way back, guys, but I'll get into that later on. Let's talk about what we're making this morning. What do you have for us?
Okay, so today we're making chicken corn chowder.
Okay, chicken corn chowder. So you have chicken, you have corn. Now, what is the start of the meal? Chicken or corn?
Corn.
For real?
Yeah.
So the chicken is just there to...
So the corn is supposed to elevate the flavor. So traditionally, it's supposed to be with seafood.
Okay.
Because it originated from France, Europe, before it got to America. So it's mostly the coastal part.
All right.
So it's mostly seafood.
Okay.
However, there's been a lot of twists to it.
And we're in Nigeria.
To be fair.
I can imagine you just make this without chicken. You know,
right.
So chicken is just to give it that feel of, you know.
Exactly.
You know. And there's some people actually call this like, you know, the pap that went abroad and then like studied and then came back with like a PhD. That's what people say this thing is. They just say it's pap.
Well, I'd rather porridge that went abroad.
Okay, porridge that went abroad.
Exactly.
All right, cool. How long does it take to make something like this?
It's a quick meal, 45 minutes. 45 minutes.
It's not a very common meal, by the way.
It isn't.
It's not a very common meal. It feels like something you have, you know, when you go to proper like restaurants and then you're just having a good time. You know, yeah. Okay, let's look at the ingredients. What are the things that we have here on the table? Okay,
so we have onions.
Okay. What have you done to the onions?
Just mince it.
Okay.
So if you don't want to stress yourself by using your knife, you can just use your food processor.
All right.
Then we have some garlic.
Just before you go on, I know some people do not like to see their onions in their meal. I'm just wondering, how do you prefer it? Do you like to see your onions, or would you rather grind your onions still? You know?
Honestly, I like to see it, but if you're cooking for someone that doesn't like to see it, you can just use blender and blend it with oil.
Okay.
That way,
what kind of oil? Ground oil?
Vegetable oil is fine.
Okay.
That way, it retains the color and you can store in your fridge for longer.
All right.
You can do that with onions. You can do that with garlic, ginger. It's just going to be fine.
See the hack right there?
They would not know. They'll just be wondering, except they're allergic
Who's
to
gonna
it.
know? Who's gonna know?
Except they're allergic to it.
They'll never know. They'll never know. Who's gonna know? All right, let's talk about the other ingredients.
All right, so we have onions, aromatics, onions and garlic. We have bacon, carrots, sweet corn, chicken, because we're Nigerian, like Edgar said. We have flour, butter.
Yeah.
The flour and butter is to create a roux. A roux is like a thickener, just to thicken the dish.
Okay.
Exactly. We have
so
black
it would have
pepper.
that soup feel.
Exactly.
You know that, yes. Awesome.
Exactly.
Awesome.
We'd have that light porridge soup feel. Exactly. So we have cooking cream.
Yes.
We have salt. We have chili because we are Nigerians again.
You know, sometimes I actually wonder why do we love things hot in this country? Why do we always love hot meals? You know, when chefs come to the show, they always mention we need to add pepper because we're Nigerians. We need to add extra pepper, we're Nigerians. Why do Nigerians really love pepper like that?
Honestly, I do not know. I know that I like pepper too. Not too much, but just right.
No offense. I mean, you're Yoruba. There is a saying that Yoruba women love pepper a lot. Yoruba in general love pepper. I don't know how true that is. So far, you do not show me pepper. You know what I'm saying? Just put it in the food. Don't show me.
Oh, please.
See what I did there? Yeah, go ahead.
I did. So we have stock. Now, you could just use water to cook your potatoes.
Right.
However, this is stock. It's made from chicken bones.
Chicken bones?
It's not your regular stock where you just had Maggi or anything. It's just plain stock.
Okay.
We added chicken bones.
Wow.
And some aromatics like garlic, onions, carrots.
All right.
Then you just add water on low heat.
Okay. Just again, for those that are joining us right now, what did you call this meal again?
Chicken corn chowder.
Chicken corn chowder. Wow. And I can feel like there is a lot that goes into this.
Honestly, if you want to skip the whole step, just get a store-bought chicken stock. I mean, you're good to go.
Oh, lovely.
And you can use water.
Okay, so what's the first step? What's the first thing we're doing?
So we would render our bacon. What I mean by rendering is just
you know how you know chefs have gone through like proper culinary schools. Okay. It's all these terms that they use. You know, you render.
Okay.
You know, that's interesting. That's interesting because actually, you know. Okay, guys, let me tell you a little bit about myself and this young lady while she's doing this, okay? So we both studied in the University of Lagos. Now, for those of you that keep saying Edgar did not study in Nigeria, you know, or I did not even go to school. You see, right? Tell them that I actually...
Well, it did.
And we're both in the Faculty of Arts. Yes, I studied theater arts, and she studied history, right? Now, I'm giving you guys our history, so that I am also telling you the story.
Do you really want to do this?
Then it's quite interesting because we're quite close, right? We're quite close from school.
Were.
You know, I'm giving you guys a very interesting story right now, and this is one reason why you cannot really see her face because she's covering it. She doesn't want me to talk.
I'm not.
No, you are covering your
face. I'm confident that it's going to go aura for aura.
Aura for aura.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay. All right, I'm really enjoying this one, guys. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a very interesting story why she's making. But tell us again, what are you doing first?
Chicken corn chowder.
You didn't put water in that?
No.
You just put it straight there?
Yes. So what I mean by rendering, so bacon is very fatty. It brings out oil by itself.
Ooh.
Yes, so you just put it in a cold pot and allow it to steam. It's going to go through the process itself. It's going to bring out the oil and everything. So you're going to be left with a bit of oil in the pot.
All right.
So you just want to allow that to steam. You can help it out by adding a little bit of oil, just in case you do not have time.
All right. I'm just wondering, for those that do not have oil, can they use like margarine, butter, just a little bit of butter as well?
Definitely.
All right. And I think that's what you're about to do.
Yeah, I'm adding butter.
Oh, nice. Cool. Okay. All right. Now, back to my story. I know that some of you are saying, Edgar, forget. Don't talk about it. I will talk. I'm going to talk. All right. Now, while we're in school, a lot of us, focus on the studies. Some of us try to get grades. And some of us, single young men like us, also try to get babes. As a matter of fact, it's very important that you try to show someone you care and someone that you really love that person. A friend of mine, that I will not mention his name for his own safety, liked this young, beautiful, gentle lady. And he did everything in his power to date this young lady. As a matter of fact, he would send messages in the morning, say hello to her, he would meet her in class.
That's not true.
What part is not true?
I mean, continue. We'll get there.
He would do everything that he had to do. He would send her messages. He would call her on the phone. This guy, he had a car. He had a green car. And sometimes he would take her from the department to the faculty.
That's
he would
not
actually,
true.
Let me finish my story.
That is not true.
Let me finish my story.
Okay.
At the end of the day, this young man asked this beautiful lady to be his lover, to be the girl of his dreams. He wanted to really date this lady. He wanted to take her far and wide. And guess what she did? After everything the boy had done, after everything he had done to provide and be that guy for her, she said no. Now, for some reason, this guy went into depression. He was weak for some time. He cried out. I'm not going to mention his name again. He cried out to me. He told me about what this girl had said. He said everything. And guess what? Okpe said no. The question now is, Okpe, why?
Did he tell you the response I gave that period?
Did he tell me the what?
The response I gave that period.
Yeah, he said something.
What was the response?
His response was, oh, Okpe you said you're into Jesus at the time. You're not going to do all that. You were, religion. You use religion as the reason or something like that.
I am a Jesus baby. I am a Jesus baby. And at the time, it wasn't priority, honestly. That part of car, we were friends. Imagine your brother.
So are you saying that you never entered his car? He was your brother?
No, yes. He was my friend, a good
on
friend.
On live TV, oh.
Yes.
You not just friend zone him, you now family zone.
He was my good brother.
He's your brother?
Yes.
You see? You see life?
And that car-ish, remember, I had mine.
You see? You see?
So
you see the
I
pride?
did not enter his car.
You see the pride? No problem. Now women, you see? Okay, I will not say anything. I will not say anything further than that. So because you had your own car, you say you never entered his car. Did he ever take you from the faculty to the department? Did he ever take you from the faculty to our department? Yes or no?
No.
In my own, that I was also there. I was sitting at the back. Oh. He was in front driving the car.
Not there.
I was not there.
Edgar, you were not there.
Wow. Okay, final question, and I'll move on from this and come back into the kitchen. Did you ever have any form of feelings for him?
No, bro.
At all? No feelings?
At all. I mean, he was my friend, like I said.
God. You know what I love? You know I'm happy that you're a Jesus girl? Our God is a merciful God. Our God is a merciful God.
Okay.
You know deep down inside your heart that you are lying, but our God is merciful. He'll forgive you. He'll forgive you. Don't worry. I'm happy that you are forward. He's also forward now. Things have changed. Life has gone to a better space. Hallelujah.
Bless God.
Okay, let's come back. There's another story I'll tell you because the story still continues, but I will come back.
What story?
Let's see. So what do we have here? What's left?
Okay, so our bacon is rendering. So we want to make it crispy.
Crispy.
So there's contrast in texture.
Okay,
what I mean by contrast in texture is imagine eating porridge. There's no crunch to it. And honestly, me personally, I do not enjoy something without crunch.
Okay.
So this is supposed to get crunchy,
and
then we add it at the end of the dish.
All right. So I realized that you added butter.
Yes.
Just to give it some more flair.
Exactly.
And then
just to speed up the process, honestly.
To speed up the process as well.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Now let's talk about this part of the meal. This is
potato, Irish potato.
And why is it in water?
Okay. So if you put water, especially if you don't want it too starchy, all you have to do is soak it overnight.
Wow.
It takes out some of the starch, just in case you don't want a lot of starch in your meal.
This is Irish.
Irish potato.
Wow.
And the cooking time is longer than the sweets, which is weird because looking at the sweet potato, you would think it takes forever.
Okay.
But it takes pretty. It's cooked quickly.
To be honest, Irish potato, sweet potato, I mean, it's always very interesting when you have potatoes. It's a great meal to always have.
It is.
I also had a friend that I like to call Irish potato. That was her nickname at the time. Do you give nicknames to people, by the way, food nicknames? You're a Jesus baby, you will not. You will not do that. All right, guys, that is all that we can take at this time. There is more coming in the kitchen. There's still more in the show. Do not go anywhere. It's Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be right back.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Waiting Day with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
You dey chop for this side.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we dey give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
Compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
How can I whispers be that? Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM. Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw earthen material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty, erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Entertainment to me is music. I love dancing. So I cha-cha, salsa, hip-hop, contemporary African dance. I love listening to music. So that's entertainment to me. And I love watching movies as well. So music, dance, and dance.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia, January 15, 1929. The son of a Baptist minister, King received a doctorate degree in theology and in 1955 helped organize the first major protest of the African American civil rights movement, the successful Montgomery bus boycott. King participated in and led marches for the right to vote, desegregation, labor rights, and other civil rights. He advocated civil disobedience and nonviolent opposition against segregation in the South, influenced by Mahatma Gandhi. The peaceful protests he led throughout the American South were often met with violence. Nonetheless, Dr. King and his supporters were persistent and the movement gained momentum. Dr. King was a powerful orator. He appealed to Christian and American ideals and won growing support from the federal government and Northern White. In 1963, Bayard Rustin and A. Philip Randolph led the massive march on Washington for jobs and freedom. The event's grand finale was King's famous I Have a Dream speech. 250,000 people gathered outside the Lincoln Memorial to hear the stirring speech. In 1964, the civil rights movement achieved two of its greatest successes: the ratification of the 24th Amendment, which abolished the poll tax, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibited racial discrimination in employment and education and outlawed racial segregation in public facilities. In the same year, King became the youngest person to win the Nobel Peace Prize. In the late 1960s, King openly criticized U.S. involvement in Vietnam and turned his efforts to winning economic rights for poor Americans. He was a leader of the American Civil Rights Movement and organized a number of peaceful protests as head of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, including the March on Washington in 1963. He was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee on April 4th, 1968.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shape it all. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Entertainment for me, first of all, I say it's a vocation. It's work for me. It's a way of life that brings about merriment, relaxation, and it's happiness. It's everything good put together. Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life.
Good morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
The plan is that next time chef does not come on time, I'm going to buy.
What?
Maybe we'll buy the camera. Next time the camera gets
wow.
bad. We'll just buy the camera, just so we know that the job must go on.
Mary,
yeah, good morning and welcome. It's What's Up and About.
Good morning. How's your weekend?
We're right here.
All right,
hey,
here.
Edgar. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Tete. Good morning, Michael.
Don't mind issue that are coming late.
So, I'm looking at all these portions of ingredients here, and it's just reminding me of the 4,000 kilograms of rice, basmati rice, the 500 cartons of tomato paste, 600 kilograms of onions. I'm talking about 23,000 liters, right, of rice in a custom-made 6-meter pot. Wow. Could you ever imagine? Can your mind fathom such a thing before you see it with your eyes?
So I'll quickly say that it is daring to do something like that because there are other what's the word now? There are other things to try. No, there are other things to try.
Okay.
You know, you can decide to make the smallest jollof pot. You can decide to even do some simpler things. But when you say you want to do something that bold, it's huge. And you can imagine with the crowd in the video, you can see that it is something that, yes, it is audacious and well done.
This is Hilda Bassi's world record attempt, Guinness World Record attempt at cooking the largest pot of jollof rice.
Yes, 9 months in the making.
Yes,
9
indeed.
months. That's huge.
And she finally birthed it.
She did. So the rice took a lot longer to cook than people anticipated.
9 hours.
It was a little over 9 hours, actually.
I was checking socials and I was like, are they done? They're not done. Are they done? Are they done?
No. But there's just a lot to think about.
But there's an art to cooking jollof rice. Yes. If you want to cook proper jollof rice, you should be ready to cook it for like 2 hours. That's for a regular pot. I mean, from when you fry this, add the pepper, fry it again, add the rice, fry it again. Then you now add if it's stock you want to use or you want to use water. By the time you are done with all that, haba. 2 hours gone. And that's the way it is for standard cooking. So I'm not surprised that amount of rice had to take all that time. You also have to factor in heat. Heat might not even be regular in all places.
Exactly.
And there's the possibility that some people got
bottom pot, delicious one.
Yes.
And some people got
the
top
top
of
of
rice
the pot.
that was hard. So, because the competition wasn't the best jollof rice. It was I can cook
the
jollof rice
biggest.
in a big pot. So
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
pulled it off. There we have it.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Hilda, on this amazing feat, very audacious feat. There also were some comments, though. As always, social media have their way of just, twisting things left, right, and center. But there were some good reviews, and then there were some not so good reviews about the actual taste of the rice.
Before even the taste of the rice, the first thing that was a major issue, congrats to her by the way, was when she was washing and then she had to step inside.
Washing the pot?
Yeah, and she had to step inside.
What?
It was a bad look.
How was she going to wash the pot?
Without stepping inside.
Without stepping inside?
Yeah.
Come on now.
I don't agree.
I don't agree, Mike.
Look, my point
by
is
the time heat touches that pot, it's going to kill any.
It does look.
It's going to kill any bacteria now. Are you kidding?
Look. You carried the pot with a crane.
Okay.
1,001 ways to mechanize or to automate the washing without you stepping inside.
Okay.
It just, and that, first of all, that was a complaint from a lot of people, especially international observers. Why would you step inside the pot and with your feet? And then yes, it was. Let's not even.
Okay.
Yeah, that was even. And then I felt like at one point the pot, it gave way.
It didn't give way.
It
didn't give way.
Wow.
They were trying to weigh the total weight of the cooked jollof rice. They lifted it, and part of it bent. So it bent out of shape. It didn't give way.
How was that?
It didn't crack. It did not fall out of the pot. No rice came
but
out.
It gave way, like it bent. It gave way. It's semantics. It gave way.
Noted.
It gave way. And so my point is that we can do more when it comes to, especially also with crowd control. There was a point where I saw, I don't know what was it, some said she was giving them to taste and so, but then there were points where we saw people going for the rice, and then the rush, it seemed like an IDP camp.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very bad.
There were videos.
Somebody was putting rice in someone's hands, and then people had to rush over. It caused a stampede. They pushed over a barrier, even, and that could have even been. I mean, if someone, it could have been a stampede. They pushed over a barrier. The point is, moving forward, we can also take learnings from this. Whenever I want to do, and I feel like there should have been more when it comes to crowd control. A lot more should have been done, so that next time, whenever you're doing, I know that there was a venue change at the last minute, but you see, that is something that when it comes to organization, as a country, as a people, we need to learn to do more. It's basically the same thing Toby Amusan was complaining about just a few days, and which, of course, by the way, congrats to Toby Amusan. And then Nigeria, for the first time in over 25 years, had a finalist in the 100 meters, in spite of Ajayi, in spite of the very extenuating circumstances. You send, in fact, some athletes are qualified. You had officials take their place because they wanted Esther code. How terrible things are. I mean, you had 11 athletes who were supposed to go. You withdrew the athletes. So let's say you have a particular number of a contingent. You withdrew the athletes that are qualified for a world championship. You withdrew them, and then officials went, and there were more than even the athletes that went there. And then you wonder how is our problem really leadership? And then you do it to collect extra codes. So people that qualified for events could not compete. And then you send people like that. And so Toby Amusan won and hit. I've checked your updates about her finals and all that, but it's shocking that in spite of this, people are, Favour Philly just defected, as it were, or change allegiances to another country. And then Toby Amusan mentioned that it's because of things like this that people don't want to identify with things as a country. And then you just wonder, and you just try to think, how much more do we need to call out things like this? Or do we need to know that our problem is not just a leadership problem? We have a people problem, and we are very, very wicked people to ourselves.
So in terms of, obviously that's a whole other conversation. I know that during the beautiful game, you can probably touch a little bit more on those kind of issues. I don't have all the details, but I do remember seeing a video of the Nigeria team's pack.
Yeah,
the package, and then it was being compared to the pack from the USA. Now, we don't really want to compare Nigeria to the USA for so many different reasons, whatever reasons, but in truth, there was just so much wrong with how they were just given a sachet of few outfits.
It was like a Ziploc,
And
like you were carrying.
Yeah.
Like you were carrying
a zip bag.
Even the
you know,
Olympics.
and,
It was like you were carrying
and the US guys had
she brought her like
marinated
a full-on roller bag of USA. They gave them different, things to drink, things to use for themselves, to look after themselves, full kit. And I think, we do need to do more in that particular regard. We really do need to do more in that regard. But I also think that there are a lot of other issues that probably stem from that issue, and it does in the end trickle down.
It's just who we are.
Mindset.
It's not a sport thing. It's general. It's a people thing. It happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. How do you if your daughter or your son prepared? If you are working towards sports event, people do it for 3, 4, 5 years, getting ready for a particular district, and then an official that wanted to go just because of that. Yeah. You were not allowed to go.
Wow.
So it's a general thing
in so
everywhere.
many places. You gain admission,
Everywhere.
for example. If you don't register early, what's the law? By the time you get there, you'll be told your name was removed from the list. Why didn't you register in
Even
time?
if you register early, you still have to pray.
Even when you register early, you still have to pray that your name will not be removed.
Okay, so
so when you weigh all these things, they all add up to the people problem, because indeed it's a people problem.
So how do we improve on this? How do we change this? What do we need to work on? And where do we
begins
start?
with us. People made a joke of the change begins with us at one time, but it's actually the reality.
Yes.
If we do not fix it ourselves, like in our own space, so many of us do things wrong, and we expect that the general outcome will be good. It's just my own little one cannot spoil everything now. Well, it's a lie to spoil it.
She won by the way.
Okay,
12.06.
that's good. That's good.
Gold medal. Yes.
Gold
Congratulations to her. Think of all the gold medals.
Congratulations. So it's congratulations all around. Congratulations to Toby Amusha, and of course, congratulations to Hilda Bassi on that amazing attempt. It was a crazy feat, and she got that far. Honestly, I'm not sure whether the record has been conferred yet. Maybe we'll have to wait for a few months to find out about that. Yeah. But we'd love to hear your thoughts on it as well. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know. All right, guys, let's take a break.
Level 2, electrified fence.
Hey, Nick fam! Remember, Nick on TVC is your one-stop for engaging children's shows like El Tigre, Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, Kung Fu Panda, and lots more to keep the kids glued to their screens. Catch us on Mondays to Fridays at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on TVC.
Entertainment is life. That bit of life that makes life bearable, that makes it fun. And I know that what I do contributes to that, because I tell my staff that we are not just designers, we are actually selling joy and happiness. So when we're able to put a smile on somebody's face from the dress they wear, make someone very confident because of what they wear, we've done our job, and I'm sure that's entertainment.
Muhammad Ali was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. He began training as an amateur boxer at age 12, and at 18 he won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics and turned professional later that year. In his early years as a professional, Clay was more highly regarded for his charm and personality than for his ring skills. He sought to raise public interest in his fights by reading childlike poetry and spouting self-descriptive phrases like "float like a butterfly," fly, sting like a bee. On February 25, 1964, at age 22, he pulled off a major upset, defeating Sonny Liston to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That same year, he shocked the boxing establishment again by denouncing his birth name as a slave name and formally took the name Muhammad Ali, which was given to him by his spiritual mentor, Elijah Muhammad, leader of the Nation of Islam. For the next 3 years, Ali dominated the boxing arena. Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981 and focused on his religion, philanthropy, and activism. In 1984, he made public his diagnosis of Parkinson's syndrome, which some reports attributed to boxing-related injuries, though he and his specialist physicians disputed this. He remained an active public figure globally, but in his later years made fewer public appearances as his condition worsened and he was cared for by his family. Ali was chosen to light the Olympic flame at the start of the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, Georgia. He died on June 3rd, 2016.
That is for Kevin.
All right, welcome. It's the beautiful game on a Monday morning. We're going to take a look at matches that happen. Of course, league football is back after the international break, and there was quite a lot that happened across the major leagues around Europe and also in Africa. For Africa, I'll do that a bit later. Edgar, of course, is on standby here with me. We're going to take a look at the results. Let's go through the results this whole match week. It's match week 4. It started 12:30 on Saturday with Arsenal defeating Nottingham Forest 3-0. It was quite expected. Nottingham Forest looked like a joke, considering that they let go Nuno Espirito Santo and hired Ange Postecoglou, who has been bullish about his chances, but all of that bullishness just ended after Arsenal thrashed Nottingham Forest 3-0. It was a good win for Arsenal there. Edgar, what are your thoughts on that particular fixture, Arsenal up against Nottingham Forest?
Oh yes, I mean, it was an interesting game. Of course, it was going to be very difficult for the new coach, for Ange. Again, you know, that new manager bounce. Is he going to play his high line? Is he going to, you know, do a counter-attack? And Arsenal, they've been brilliant at home with the likes of Eze starting, Gyökeres as well. I mean, it was a beautiful game, and everyone knew Arsenal was going to win. And good game with Mosquera as well, the defender. Brilliant, brilliant game. Was solid. I enjoyed it.
All right, let's take a look at other fixtures, as it were. Bournemouth defeated Brighton and Hove Albion. It was a 2-1 win for them. Crystal Palace goalless against Sunderland. Everton, Aston Villa 0. Fulham, Leeds United. Newcastle, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Of course, also that was a 1-0 win for Newcastle. Of course, Nick Wolterman added a new striker with the winning goal for them. But like you just saw, the major talking point has to be this particular match, as world champions Chelsea a snatch draw from the jaws of victory with a 2-2 draw against Brentford. You know, this particular match, I mean, Brentford gave it all they have, started quite well, scored the first goal, but Chelsea came back and they scored a late goal. It was a beautiful goal from Philip Moses Caicedo, pardon me, there. And, well, it seemed like they were coasting to victory, but that, of course, was before former Liverpool player, some people call him Liverpool rejecter, Fabio Carvalho, of course, turned up with that goal at the back post. It was a 2-2 draw, and Chelsea, I mean, a lot of Chelsea fans are disappointed. Edgar, do you think Chelsea have what it takes to mount a credible title challenge?
Yes, of course they do. They also have the amount of players that would actually, you know, challenge. I think for the match with Brentford, it was a case of, do we rest our players for the match against Bayern Munich, or do we go all out and try and get a win? So what most clubs or most coaches would do is try and seal the game in first half so you can rest your players. But again, Brentford are very, you know, you can't really predict them. You don't know if they would come out great or come out bad. So it was just a case of, you know, they got it wrong, but yeah.
All right, but this will be our major talking point. Let's see if we can get some of the highlights from this match. The major talking point has to be this one. at the Etihad. It was the Manchester derby. Well, I had mentioned on Saturday that Ruben Amorim was seeming bullish. The guy had added weight before that match started, but immediately the match started, it was shocking because last season Ruben Amorim took 4 points off Pep Guardiola. They won one and drew the second one when it comes to the Manchester derby. But this season, it looks like Manchester United are going. They are going so low that they have seen all. The remaining thing now to see is diamond. It's shocking how low they are going. I mean, the whole attack has been revamped, but then there's talk about his style. And the interesting thing was Ruben Amorim and what he said after the match. Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights, and then we'll get to talk about his post-match comments.
Worked around the edge of the penalty area by Manchester City. Doku looking for Haaland, who takes the strike and wraps his shot wide of the far upright. It was a narrow angle. I think it was covered off by Altay Bayındır. It flashes wide.
Bruno Fernandes just got into a little bit of a muddle. He was on the stretch, and it was an instinctive strike from Erling Haaland. A very, very difficult angle.
An effort that is from Brian Burmo.
All right, well, I'll get Edgar's thoughts about this particular match to wrap up the show, but it was a big one for that keeper. That save you just saw. Brian Mbeumo on Gianluigi Donnarumma. This man gave a very, very good account of himself, I must say. Okay, let me get my... all right, that's it there. This man gave a very, very good account of himself on his debut. Gianluigi Donnarumma, for me, at the moment, the #1 goalkeeper in the world. He might not play Pep's style. Now, that's the point. Pep spoke about adaptation. Now, he might not play Pep's style, but the thing about Gianluigi Donnarumma is that he will make saves. He's big, he's tall. You saw that against Gianluigi Donnarumma. It was a good, very good debut for this man. Diaz, Vardiol, O'Reilly, Kushanov, of course, who was playing his first match in a very, very long time. After that sort of fallout with Pep Guardiola was starting, Rodri, but there was a lot of talk about Phil Foden. Is he back to his best? People have been talking about that. We'll get to see how all of that plays. Erling Haaland with 2 goals. I mean, you can't... How much more can you say about the man machine? The Viking. Doku, of course, with that beautiful assist there, breaking through for that particular first goal. Great game from Doku. But, you see, the problem here is this Man U team. Playing in this, they are 3-4-3, as it were. They started the game quite compact, but Ruben Amorim, see, the problem was that when the first goal came in, they became loose. Luke Shaw had a terrible game. It was so easy perusing through this particular defense. It was just easy passing through. A lot needs to be done here. But you see, the problem Manchester United would have is that Ruben Amorim mentioned that, look, I'm going to still play my style. If you don't want the style, then you chase the man. And that's the problem. You cannot be incompetent and arrogant at the same time. That's a recipe for massive failure. Edgar, very fast, in 20 seconds, your thoughts about Manchester United and Manchester City.
Yeah, I just think that Manchester City were clinical and Manchester United were not. No one understands their position. No one understands Bruno Fernandes' role. Is he a defensive midfielder? Is he an attacker? Well, that is it. That is just sad. It's sad for them.
Exactly. I think the person who gave the best account of himself had to be Brian Mbeumo. But Fernandes is a major talking point. Where does he play? That's it on the beautiful game. Stay tuned. We'll take a time out now. There's more to come after this time out.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Welcome back to the second lap of the show. Thank you for staying with us all through one eye. If you're just joining, you've missed on quite a lot. There's still 45 minutes for you left on the show this morning. The show is Wake Up Nigeria, and you are right on time for a full dose of Monday morning inspiration. We're keeping things fresh this morning, insightful conversations, uplifting stories, and just the energy to kickstart your goals for the day and, of course, for the week. My name is Mike Messikeno, and I'm here to add some shine and structure to your Monday morning and the rest of the week. You can catch the show live on various platforms on GOTV Channel 16, StarTimes 1-to-1 on our website, tvcentertainment.tv/live stream. You can also do it online at YouTube. It's TVC Entertainment. You can also catch us live on the terrestrial band. The ultra high frequency will be 49. Those are options. Okpe has been in the kitchen putting together a lovely dish, and Edgar has been haranguing her basically all through this morning. But Okpe, don't worry, it's okay. The only big problem I have with you is that you brought bacon. I would have come as your knight in shining armor to save you, but because you brought bacon, I'll leave you with Edgar to continue.
Yes, thank you very much for that one, Mike.
Yeah.
I am in the kitchen with the beautiful ladies.
Yeah.
The ladies. we have Tite, we have Mary, we have Chef Okpe here. We're making something special. What are we making?
Chicken corn chowder.
Chicken
corn chowder.
Lovely.
Corn chowder.
The porridge that went abroad.
Wow.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what you're stirring. Okpe, what are you stirring there? What's inside the pot? What are you stirring?
Okay, so the corn chowder, we already added the hardest part. The potatoes take the longest to cook. Okay.
Yeah.
So remember at the start we said we render the fat of the bacon.
Oh, that's
cook
good.
That chicken. And then
I love the way that is boiling. It's just, and then the way you're arranging
Wow, Edgar, calm down.
At least he's not claiming his one that they did.
Down.
No, I'm
Edgar,
saying
it's being I love that, Edgar. That's the sound. That's how you know that the food is making sense.
yes.
All right. We'll get back to that a little bit later on. Take a look at what they have. We'll kick off with the rest of the show. We have a musical performance. Nzewonwa Chukwebuka Kingsley, popularly known as Nichi Boy, aka the Fella Boy. He's an Afrobeat artist, and he'll be performing here on the show for us a little bit later. And then we have a composer, singer, songwriter, and producer whose music lives where fate meets everyday life. He crafts uplifting, radio-ready Afrobeat, Afropop sounds grounded in gospel-rooted storytelling. It's Cube will be in the house a little bit later. Edgar, you want to tell us what we have next, yeah? Okay, well, that's the size of what we have left on the show this morning. Just chill, sit back. We will be back with all of that after this time out.
All right, we're back in the kitchen. Good morning, Nigeria. It is Wake Up Nigeria, and we're in the kitchen, and I'm with my friend, Chef Okpe, my very good friend, you know.
My brother.
Your brother?
Good to see you.
I'm not your brother. Oh. Who is your brother? I'm not your brother. I'm your friend.
Okay.
I'm your friend.
Good to
All right.
know.
So, yes, just please tell us what we're making again
Okay.
and just tell us what you've done so far.
Okay, so we are making chicken corn chowder, like I said.
Yeah.
At the start, we added butter. Yeah. We rendered the fat of the bacon.
Yeah.
So the reason for the bacon is just a chowder soup has heavy cream, so it's sort of too rich. So the saltiness of the bacon is just going to cut through it. If you don't have bacon, because bacon is expensive, you can just drizzle a little bit of lemon just to cut through the fat. I mean, I have bacon.
She's rich. She's good. She's good. So, I just want to talk about something here. So earlier on the show, I talked about, you know, how a friend of mine had some things in the past and he didn't just go through. But again, I think I should also mention this because, you know why? Yes, we're live. You know why I'm saying this? It's because I am sure so many people would probably think you're single and they would try to, you know, go at you and say different things with the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, but you're not single. And, you know, I just want you to mention, like, what are the, you're a chef, you're a beautiful chef. What are the 5 steps that you always look out for before you date anybody?
Okay, why are we having this conversation?
It's important. It's important for not for me. I'm asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend, you know. But what are 5? Just give me 5 tips or 5 steps or 5 things you look out for.
I'll just mention one.
Don't say.
Important.
Do not say the church girl. I don't want to hear that. Oh, yeah, go ahead. Tell me. The church girl. Well, go ahead. Tell me.
I'm a Jesus.
Okay, sorry, Jesus
a Christian,
baby.
like a lover of Christ. It's different.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'll just say God-fearing. That's number 1. That is number 1. Because we have to be on the same frequency with that.
You see? And then number 2?
I think that's how I'm mentioning one.
It's just one. All right, no problem. No problem. So my spec is actually very high. First of all, you must have studied abroad. You must have studied abroad.
When did you study again?
After Unilag. I say after Unilag.
Where did you study?
Okay, because you know I studied Unilag now. You're not saying, what did you study again?
I was just asking a question.
I finished from Unilag. I went all the way to Manchester. If I'm lying, ask Mike.
Oh, you people have been
putting
me on the spot.
I'm not looking.
So I'm
Just
not asking anybody.
Look at Mike and ask Mike.
I'm not asking anybody.
Mike.
But you were there for his last trip when he went for remedial courses for 6 months now, right?
There.
Did I say anything?
You saw him. It was in social media in the UK.
Oh,
you can see that I'm not even looking at
in the
Mike.
UK, I mean, he studied there. So much so that he even has he works there also.
Mike.
Really?
You shouldn't have
He
said
works
that.
there.
You shouldn't have said that part. Now everyone knows I
He
work
works there. Come on. I mean, how do you want to start? Somebody that works there. It's not even more than a person that studies.
The last I checked, Akoka. Unilag.
The way you say Akoka, it sounds like one insult. Akoka.
You'll be like
foul, like native foul.
Native foul. Or just a brand of my boy.
Like Akoka, my boy.
Or something.
Please. Wow. All right, so what is left? What is left in this meal?
Okay, it is to season, introduce the corn, the star of the dish.
Yes, the star.
Now, if you have a lot of time, you could use fresh corn, but that takes time to cook. And the idea of breakfast is something quick.
Yeah.
So we're using sweet corn.
How can you have chicken breast, and you call corn star of the meal?
Explain to him.
How?
Because I actually thought that the chicken was meant to be the star of the meal.
How can corn?
But corn is. Corn is.
It's just like you're calling for meat in soup and Isam is raising his hand. That's what you're doing now.
So my favorite things are mushroom and corn.
When there's chicken breast.
Chicken breast is not that girl.
Okay. All right, I like that one. Say chicken breast is not that girl.
In fact, this thing you're doing is pride that's causing it. I don't understand.
I said it from the very
beginning.
Chicken
breast? Oh, no. Don't do that. Don't do that to chicken breast.
Okay. All right. That is all that we can take at this time. Guys, we still have a lot in store for you guys. So do not go anywhere. All right? On the other side, it's time to dance. Are you ready? Are you ready to dance? Are you ready to boogie down? Are you ready to boogie down? Because I'm ready. Titi, what is happening on that side? I'm ready to boogie down.
We have a performance coming up with Nichi Boy. I know this is Chukwebuka, right? Nichi Boy. Now, Fela of Owerri.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does that mean? You need to talk to us about that. Fela of Owerri.
Yeah. I feel like I reincarnated from Fela. I can't be Fela, but I am more like a look-alike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
okay.
because he's my mentor. So They call me Fela of Owerri because I'm able to speak out my mind to the public, to tell them the truth and nothing but the truth.
All right, the truth and nothing. Okay, so it's from an angle of what Fela used to talk about, you know, the truth he used to speak in his music. Yeah. That's where, you know, Fela comes in.
Yes, exactly.
But do you have a genre for your music?
I do.
Okay, what is it? What is it?
The genre for my music?
Yes, the genre for your music. What type of music is it that you perform?
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat.
Yeah.
Okay, real pure Afrobeat.
Afrobeat, pure.
All right, fantastic. Now, we're really excited to see you perform. Okay. Give us the name of the track you're performing right now.
Okay, I'll be performing Bless Mama and Chobaego.
Okay, Bless Mama, Chobaego. Those are the two tracks you sent in to us, and we are looking forward to the Nichi Boy, a.k.a. Fela of Owerri. It's all yours.
Yeah, what up, African people? I go by the name Nichi Boy. Enjoy do, yeah,
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer, na transfer abi? Confirm.
Bro, na transfer.
Na money point of that. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as Sure Banker. Progress na small win where the carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go buy ball.
Victor, even you, they use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money Point, made for your progress.
In the beating heart of Owerri, business never sleeps. From sunrise to sundown, the wheels keep turning. And behind the scenes, vision meets action. Governor Hope Uzodimma's leadership has turned manifestos into reality, transformations that feels like a miracle. But progress needs peace, and in Imo, it's not left to chance. From land to sky to river deep, guardians are watching, protecting dreams and opportunity. At Orashi's quiet shore, hydropower is rising, set to energize a growing economy. The change is visible. New roads emerge, industry hums, communities come alive. At the center, a digital revolution. 500,000 young minds trained each year to build the future. As Orashi rises, so does Imo and the hopes of a hard-working people. A new Imo is on the rise.
Argentina, champions of the world!
Entertainment, I believe, is expression of life. It's bring you into my world, what I love, what I feel when I dance, when I'm happy, when I'm sad. All my emotions all mixed together. I'm bringing it out to just entertain you and immerse you into my own world. Entertainment is life.
Polishlashla Mandela was born into the Madiba clan on 18th July 1918. He got involved in politics in 1942 as he helped to form ANC Youth League. He was married to Evelyn Mays and they had 4 children. Mandela was arrested in a countrywide police swoop on 5th December 1956, which led to the 1956 treason trial. Before the end of the treason trial, he wrote to Prime Minister for vote to include a national convention on a non-racial constitution, and failure to adhere would result to a national strike. In August, he was arrested and charged for leaving the country without a permit and inciting workers to strike. He was convicted and sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. On 9th of October 1963, he was on trial with 10 others for sabotage in what became known as the Revodo trial. On the 11th of June 1964, Mandela and 7 other accused were convicted and sentenced to life imprisonment. He was later released from its gates on Sunday, 11th of February 1990, 9 days.
So it goes like this. And then one.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then again. And then
Wow! We have Temogo Mashigo and 2 shots right here on Wake Up Nigeria!
No. What's up? How you guys doing?
Wow! Wow, it's great to have you guys here. All the way from South Africa?
Yes.
All right, so you're in Nigeria for how long? How long are you going to be around for?
Until the 30th.
30th?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a new EP out or new track out?
I dropped an EP on 1 of August.
Okay.
1st of August.
1st of August?
Yes.
All right, so there must have been a reason why you decided to come to Nigeria to talk about it, yeah?
No, because like since I was young, like Nigeria is one of the places I wanted to visit.
Wow.
Because I wanted to see more in Dada.
Okay.
You know more in Dada?
What does that mean?
More, the one the
More.
more the actor.
More.
The in Dada. Too.
Oh, Dada.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm getting it little by little. But you know, it's really great to meet both of you.
Yeah.
You're really hot on social media, especially on TikTok, right? Especially, I've seen your page, for instance.
Because I started as influencer.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I went to music.
So what sort of things were you doing online that were making people follow you so much? How many followers are we talking now?
About 800 and something.
800 and something
Yes.
thousand.
That's huge, yo.
Amazing. That's incredible.
Yes.
What have you been doing?
I was doing like funny videos.
Okay.
Showing people like how to dress, you see. Soft life, like,
Yeah. And it was
Vacation,
working.
Yeah.
I can see, like there's so much engagement on your pages as well.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. But then the music, the videos, the lifestyle. Talk to us about how this all started for you, especially.
The music thing.
Yes.
Before music, I used to be a commentator at first.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be a commentator.
Sports?
Also, yeah, sports.
Okay.
And then also a presenter.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, let me try music. And then I went to hip hop. And then when times goes on, I was like, okay, sharp. Because I can see now my piano is taking over. I had to change. Then I went to Amapiano. And it took me, I think it was 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, I blew up. Then,
2 weeks? In 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Is that even possible? Okay, so that must have been like, so your friends' family must have had like, it must have blown their minds, right?
Yeah, everyone was too shocked, yo. Like they
Okay.
were surprised. Like how did it happen? And I told them, God's I think it's by the grace of God. Yeah.
It is.
Most
It is.
important.
It
yeah,
is.
for sure.
All right, but is it similar for you? Because, you know, music is not something easy to get into, you know, especially if you're already an influencer, you're already up there, and you decide to step into music. Isn't that a risk for you?
No, it's not a risk, because
Okay.
like, you must balance, Yeah, you you know. must balance You things. must balance things. But like, really, me, I like doing influencing things, because like music, yo.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. It is. It is. Now, I want to find out how you guys met. How did you meet?
I knew him from the TikTok.
Okay.
Okay, and then I met him through DJ Kari.
Okay.
Yeah, DJ Kari called me for a session. Then when I got there to the studio session, he came, he found me there, and then like we just connected. I think the energy was the same.
Okay.
And we just connected. That's when we did our first song, Guitar.
You just went into the studio together?
Yeah, we went to the
Straight up?
studio, and then that's when we did our first song, Guitar. And then the song went viral, and then they're like,
Okay,
let's get
so
them, boy.
I know that there's a particular track with DJ Mafarisa.
Yeah,
You know,
Bastrata.
which one was that?
It's Bastrata.
Bastrata.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bastrata.
I don't think I know that one.
You do. Maybe
I
you
do.
Yeah.
Maybe I do.
Yeah.
All right. I would definitely be looking out for it. But I'm just thinking about how is it that the beat just hits you, and then you start, you know, adding the lyrics to it, or you already write these songs down and then start looking for the right beat for it?
I think it's the energy from the studio. You know, when we're in the studio, like when we feel connect, the you beat, understand? like, yeah. That's when the ideas come,
Okay.
understand? Like when the beat plays, you can even like just say,
Yeah.
okay.
We need to get that beat in the studio one more time. If the director is listening, I think he needs to give us that beat one more time, and you need to show us
For
how
sure.
to vibe to this. Okay, show us how to vibe to this. Eh? Okay, you're gonna do it. All right. Okay. Amazing. Okay. Okay. So I can already imagine what you guys are like on stage. You guys are probably just all over the place on stage. I can only imagine. But then, you know, I feel like Amapiano, the impact of Amapiano has you know, come, you know, quite a long way in the industry.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and a lot of people all over the world are trying to get involved with Amapiano as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Any artists you guys interested in partnering with sometime soon?
Yo, me, Wizkid.
Wizkid?
Yo.
Really?
Yo.
Okay.
Yo, if I can
Wizkid,
get a few
why
songs.
specifically Wizkid?
Because he's been my role model, I can say.
Okay.
Yeah, like when I grew up, like I used to watch him and be like, yo, if I can grow up and be like this guy, I understand. So yeah, it's gonna be something like a dream come true to me, understand?
Wow.
And the way he sings and raps, you understand? Like he influences me.
Okay, who for you?
Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay.
That's why I have tattoos. When I was young, I was taking the marking pen and drawing my whole body.
Really?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Like Lollipop, you know that song, Lollipop? Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Now we have to take a quick short break, but we're gonna go out with some music and vibe with you all guys. I am so glad you guys came to come and talk to us today.
Yeah.
But after this quick break, we will be back. Stay with us.
Our major currency unit is the Naira, while the minor unit is the Kobo. They are both in notes and coins. The Naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So, stop abusing the Naira. It is a criminal offense to spray the Naira at events. Stop stepping on the Naira. It's not your enemy. Do not squeeze, ruffle, or write on the Naira. Handling the Naira with dirty or oily hands can deface the Naira. Love the Naira as you love yourself. Be a real Nigerian.
This message was brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Progress no dey happen just like that. It dey come from support when you need am.
Mommy, I got the school fees. You too much.
Na money point o.
Money point, thank you.
Customer, na transfer abi? Confirm.
Bro, na transfer.
Na money point, Oga. Oh, na confirm.
Progress na peace of mind when you know say payment go land as sure banker. Progress na small wind where they carry person go far.
No worry, yourself go make am. Mo go Bible.
Victor, even you dey use money point?
Of course now, they use money point.
Confirm.
Money point, made for your progress.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go dey only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo when we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam sef and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station wey dey unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Bumper.
You a joke for this time.
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country. Yes, so keep it locked.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make Yanga?
About Wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right here. Nobody better than we, right?
I can always best be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
And Jitebogo, and they're about to show us exactly how to do this dance. Hey, okay. I think I should take my shoes off for this one. I'm gonna take it off. Oh, come on. All right. Okay. Woo! Okay, am I in the right direction? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys do that. Woo! Okay. 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 Hey, head up. Hey. Oh my God. Yeah. At this point, hey, God, I should not fall off the stage, though. Woo. Eh, 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 eh. Hey. Hey, God. Okay. That's my favorite one. So, you know, go to the Sofia qua. Sofia qua. Sofia qua. Sofia qua. I'm trying not to laugh, guys. Woo! Sofia qua. Sofia qua. Hey, yeah. Sofia qua. So much, guys. This has been so much fun. I'm out of breath on a Monday morning.
Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that.
Goodness me.
Sorry for that.
No problem, no problem. Come on. But make sure you have loads of fun here in Lagos. Yes, so. All right, then. We're going to be heading over to the kitchen for a bit. You join us? You join us?
Yeah.
So how are we going to dance to the kitchen? Like this?
Like this?
Like this? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the... All right, it's been fun and more fun this Monday morning right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Too
So
short.
who is too short? Okay.
Too short?
You are too short.
Yeah.
Okay. All I can think of is like, see that. But that's of course our Nigerian too short. You are
the Wojimashu.
G Tebogo.
Wojimashu.
Okay, all right, got you. Now,
what does your name mean? I'm sorry, I'm very curious.
Tebogo is his real name.
There.
It's my surname.
Oh, Mashiho is a surname.
Okay.
Tebo is my name.
What does Tebo mean?
Like thanks.
Thanks.
Oh,
interesting. Tebo.
Thanks. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so Chef, you've been hard at work here. Please tell us what you've created.
Okay, so this is a chicken corn chowder.
Chicken corn chowder?
Yes, please. So you're supposed to take it together, the porridge with the bacon and the corn. That way it's not too fatty for you.
Oh, please pull it to yourself so
yes,
you can
please
dig in.
Have a taste.
Yeah. So
Have a taste
let's
and
know
tell us what you think.
You make of it. Looks amazing.
It does actually.
Burst of flavor as well.
There's potato in there, corn in there, bacon and chicken.
Yeah. Oh. It makes you want to burst into a dance.
Thank you.
I love it. I love
I
it.
must want to invite you in my studio camps,
I mean,
so you can cook for my people.
Anytime.
Yeah, I'm a manager.
Oh, you must make a contract. How much you charge per hour?
Okay. we don't charge so much. In Nigerian naira, just about 20 million naira per hour.
Please do an invoice.
You get it. This is what she said. I mean,
honestly, I'm glad you're loving it. We've had so much fun with the chef in the kitchen today. It's been a marvelous Monday. We have the mellow, marvelous Mike, the Duke of Liverpool.
You have done this, Lamba.
Mary, Chef Okwe, and of course these amazing guys here. We have had an amazing Monday.
Thank you so much for watching. And we've got music for you still.
Yes,
I think it's a Music Monday.
We're talking about Fela of Owerri. Yes, sir. He's about to perform for us right now.
Absolutely.
Take it away.
Thank you.
What up? Yes, sir. Casimiro na my latest joint too. Kaya mata home my guys on the lead job. Steady on the billing na you debit a lot. Okay, chuku pick your corner, your mama they call. My dad stop for yet she comes for. I want my hood my guys so talk for more. Who goes on this man that body say na cheap joy. And if you talk and make them make what's a wise. One man down when they forget him my say. They never tell them they cannot say not like say. Many make closing like a hole in our life. They just for you gain watch it when my guys say. You forget your people for your own. Your mama they and this suffer alone. Only Javi forgive you my bro. You they and kids just they chop alone. As we dey hustle you dey flex up oh. Alaye bless your mama oh. As credit card dey enter you dey top up oh. Alaye bless your mama oh. One good turn deserves another. Alaye bless your mama oh. The moro we carry me for 9 months oh. I must to bless my mama oh.
Mama me, mama me, mama. Yes, mama mo, mama mo. Oh yeah. Mama me, mama me, mama mo, mama.
My mama don't to try for this life, mama she don't suffer. If you like, make you not treasure the road when you pass from this world again. Oh man, I'm a body once where they chose that they call the wood for my soul. Try to they love your mother, cause nobody big care and love you like your own. One man down when they forget him and I say. They never tell them they cannot say not like say. Many make closing like a hole in our life. They just for you can watch it when my guys say. You forget your people for your own. Your mama they and this suffer alone. Only Javi forgive you my bro. You they and kids just they chop alone. As we dey hustle, you dey flex up, oh. Alaye bless your mama, oh. As credit card dey enter, you dey top up, oh. Alaye bless your mama, oh. One good turn deserves another. Alaye bless your mama, oh. The moro we carry me for 9 months, oh. I must to bless my mama, oh.
Mama me, mama me, mama. Yes, mama mo, mama mo.
Try to show your mother love. Or queen and him you the hear what they talk. Come on, Mama the priceless. Mama no dey too.